Well, my husband works in Stalker Center. It's just like, what a good place for.
I don't think so. Will was not going to be here.
Are we going to do the pledge?
What did you get together? Bring what up? Oh, here.
Oh, no, Aaron.
Turn that on. Is everybody ready? All right. Welcome to the July meeting of the Board of Education. We'll have call to order and roll.
Mr. Barnes is absent. Mr. Collins.
Yes.
Mr. Ramsey.
Yes.
Mrs. Edis.
Yes.
And Mr. Regan.
Yes. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. I will make a motion for the adoption of the agenda.
Second.
Roll.
Mr. Collins.
Yes.
Mr. Ramsey.
Yes.
Mrs. Edis.
Yes.
Mr. Regan.
Yes. We have to accept the resignation of the treasurer, Aaron Sherm, effective July 31st, 2022. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Just want to say thank you for the 16 years that you've been here, and best of luck. A little bit less driving, so
I appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Same.
Yeah, thank you for the guidance in the last 5 years. It's been very, very helpful and very important.
I appreciate working with you guys as I have with all of the board members that I've worked with here. I've enjoyed all of it, so I appreciate it. Appreciate the support.
Reluctantly, roll.
Mr. Collins.
Yes.
Mr. Ramsey.
To employ Kimberly Napper as treasurer for a 2-year term effective August 1st, 2022, under the terms and conditions set forth in the contract of treasurer as presented to this board, subject to confirmation of licensure and compliance with any procedures required by law to effectuate such employment with Alexandria Local School District Board of Education. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Just want to say welcome.
And thank you.
Roll.
Mr. Collins.
Got a class act to follow, but looking forward to working with you. Yes.
Mr. Ramsey.
Yes.
Mrs. Edis.
Yes.
Mr. Regan.
Yes. We have employed Kimberly Napper as consultant pursuant to revised code section 3313.171, first effective July 6th, 2022, under the terms and conditions set forth in the consulting agreement as presented to this board.
Moved.
Second?
Discussion. Just for clarification, this is to have some overlap between Ms. Napper and Mr. Sherm as we work on that transition for August 1st. Roll.
Mr. Collins.
Yes.
Mr. Ramsey.
Yes.
Mrs. Edis.
Yes.
Mr. Regan.
Yes. We have authorized the treasurer to dispose of the attached list of items that are broken and/or obsolete. So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Roll.
Mr. Collins.
Yes.
Mr. Ramsey.
Yes.
Mrs. Edis.
Yes.
Mr. Regan.
Yes. With that, the only thing I wanted to bring up was with this taken care of, the only thing left on the July special meeting, the July 27th meeting, would have been the track, which they wanted more time anyways. We have 3 more possible bids coming in to give them more time and us more time. I propose that we just wait to the August 10th regular scheduled board meeting to have our next meeting.
I'm not in favor of that.
Okay?
And no offense, but kind of coming into this new, I think it'd be good to have Aaron here still while we're looking at that. Would you be at our meeting on the 27th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it.
So I think it'd be helpful to have him there as somebody who's been working along with this track proposal and knows some more of the details and some of the questions that we've asked in the past. He can help us kind of navigate through that. So I would like to keep the meeting where it is.
You said we might have 3 more bids coming?
We have three more bids coming in that this would give us, I know that Mr. Schaller was concerned about the time of the 20th and the 27th, so this would give an extra 2 weeks, which in that time frame, if bids come in, you'd more than
Yeah,
sure Aaron would be able to answer any questions we have.
Understood that, and I talked to Mr. Schaller about that today, and he said he thought it would be best to go ahead and have the meeting on the 27th as well.
Aaron, could you make the August, is it the 7th you said? No. What day?
10th.
August 10th?
I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure if I can commit to that or not. I'm not, because honestly, I don't even know what the dates are for board meetings for Circleville.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, since it's a special board meeting, it would have to be announced anyway, so at this, I mean, it's just worth mentioning, if bids are in and we're ready to rock and roll on 27th, we could call for a special meeting at that time. But the next regular scheduled meeting would be August 10th.
Yeah, you would just have to give me, 2 days' notice.
2 days' notice of the 27th, which we would have to do anyways.
Right.
So we had the meeting scheduled for the 27th. Now.
That would be a special board meeting.
Right,
That would have
but
been a
that was,
special.
we scheduled that, didn't we?
No.
So, yeah.
We went
So
through this.
you as a board agreed to schedule it, but until I give the official notice of that meeting, it's really not been called. So like I have to send out the written notice like we did for tonight's meeting.
Sure.
I have to do that, and then it's officially called at that point. Until I do that, it's not officially called, but a special meeting can be called by the board president or any 2 other board members who see the need or feel the need for a special meeting. So, I mean, I know that's the legal way to call a board meeting. You guys agreed to have the board meeting on the 27th. If there's no need for it, you're not obligated to do it, but until I officially put that announcement out, it's not a truly
Right,
called.
and
board
that's,
meeting.
the 2 topics that were needed were treasurer position and the track. We're gonna be also on that, but this would give us more time. If the bids are in, and we're ready to rock and roll for the 27th, we can call that meeting.
So maybe a different way to phrase that is, the default is we're having the meeting as we had planned on the 27th, we confirm by the 25th. So we look on the.
That would be a way to,
We look at it on the
Word
25th,
it,
and if we don't
yes.
have,
there would
if
be
we're
no
not
call
ready,
for
then
it.
we let it go. But if we're ready, then carry on.
Correct. If need be. Okay?
Is that reasonable, Aaron? The default is still to have it?
Well, I just think with the discussion we had at our last board meeting with some of the public present, I just feel like we should stick to that 27th. At this point, I think we should just plan on having it on the 27th. Again, I've talked to Nate about it, and he felt that it would be in our best interest to go ahead and have it on the 27th. And with him stating that, and the other thing he said too is, I mean, if we're waiting for things to come in, that's fine, but I think it would be good to have Aaron here, and when we have a specific discussion towards the track. I mean, I don't want to, if that August meeting rolls around and he can't be here, then, you're kind of getting thrown into something you don't know a lot about. And no offense, but it's just something that's new. So I think we need to have that discussion with Aaron here, so that's why I think we should stick to the 27th. That's my opinion.
We can make that call when it comes to. I'll make a motion for adjournment. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Roll.
Mr. Collins,
Yes.
Mr. Ramsey,
Yeah.
Mrs. Udis,
Yes.
Mr. Reed.
Yes.